for the camera, we need us on film starting our mile. All right, camera. We're going 1 mile. 1 mile. Let's get this done. All right. Do a quick little intro for us. Welcome back, everyone. It is our third official episode of the Business Mile. We're here with the one, the only Mr. Sam Romo, one of my trusted general contractors. But he's not just a general contractor, he's a good buddy of mine. He's also working on some other really cool projects, and I feel like he was like one of the best people I could think of to bring on today.
Thank you.
So thank you, sir, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I wanted to start off with just telling everybody a little bit about who Sam Romo is. I know they've probably seen you on my page a little bit, but probably like, man, who is this guy? Who's this boss? So, who's Sam?
All right. Born and raised on the South Side.
Sheesh.
White Sox fan.
You lost me there, bro.
Sorry.
Cubbies.
So, pretty much, I'm just, my mom and dad brought me up in a humble way. My dad, pretty much, as a young age, schooled me on cement. Schooled me on working hard, a hard work ethic. My mom, pretty much, that was my conscience. That was the person, God rest her soul, that always made me believe in myself and what I can do in life. So, I just one day, like I said, I went ahead and just said, I was tired of just not doing anything. And I was just like, I know there was more purpose to it. And just one day decided, out of just the blue, opened up a company, and
man, nice.
Yeah.
How old were you when you opened your first company?
It was a week before COVID.
A week before COVID. So like 2019, 2020?
2019.
Man, and to open up a business right before COVID, how'd it go?
Scary.
I bet.
I had everybody, and remember, it was mostly my family.
Yeah.
Where they were just like, it's not gonna function. Everything's going on lockdown, and I'm like, but I just kind of like silenced that noise out. I'm like, you know what? If I fail, hey, I did it. If I didn't do it, I would never know of how far I came to this day. So pretty much when I opened up that year, I hit 604 contracts that year.
Holy, 604 contracts?
604.
1 year. Your
year.
first year?
My first year.
Holy shit.
That's because everybody was at home.
That's true.
So everybody wanted to do some renovating. So
home offices,
man,
everybody's working from home.
Everybody.
A little sanctuary at home since they're all at home.
Sure.
No, that 604 is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you know, but like for other like people that try to start like a construction company, like what does that first year really look like for them?
It's grind. Remember, it came from my grandfather that said it, and he was one of my biggest supporters. He's like, dude, you're going to do it. So it's, in the first year, it's all grind. It's all picking up, getting out of the red. And in this business, you have to work 16 hours, not make $1 and still love it.
Yeah.
And that's how it was. But then, like they said, the more hard work you get going with it, the easier everything else gets. You get me? And it was pretty much like putting a team together. I looked at it like a baseball team. In order for us to get to the playoffs, I needed to draft, or I needed to pick up good ball players.
Yeah.
So that's when I just started kind of scouting. Hey, you know what? I seen this one guy. Amazing work. And he was working for someone, $15 an hour. And I'm just like, how about you jump on with me? I'll market your jobs and I'll pay you this much. You're making 3 to 4 times of what you're even making an hour now.
Yeah.
And you're not even getting paid by the hour, you're getting paid by the job. So right there and then I just started picking up people, networking. And then by the time you know it, we were already in the playoffs.
Bro, that's fucking sick. And I want to take just one step back too, because like we're talking already about like your construction company and everything like that. But
Sure.
I'm curious, before we get into all the good shit, is, I mean, what got you into construction? Was it that like experience you had with your dad with like the cement work, or like what about construction like really stuck out to you out of all the businesses you could have had?
So in life, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game.
I say that to Jackie
It's
all
a numbers
the time.
game all the time. So I remember I used to work for this one guy, and I'll never forget the day. Like it was like yesterday. Hot. Oh my God, hot. It was already like 8 in the morning. It was already 90 degrees, and I'm busting my butt for like, I was 18 years old,
Yeah.
for $150 a day. And I'm just like, but then it was weird. I go to this job site. I'll never forget this guy. He comes up, and it's weird to say. The other day I was thinking about him. I'm like, I looked at myself, and I'm like, I got the same outfit now that that guy had. So he kind of inspired me.
And you look clean.
Thank you.
And you look clean.
You have to. Appearance is everything. Appearance is everything. I promise you that.
That
You
is
get
very
me?
true. Suit up.
But yes, I seen him come to the job site, and my boss hands him an envelope, sticks it right in his pocket, and drives right off. And I'm just like, what does he do?
I want
he's
that
like-
guy's job.
He's like, he's the numbers guy. All he's doing is marketing. All he does is sell the jobs. He pays me a percentage to do the jobs, and he gets right back in his job and drives away. And I'm like, oh, hold on. I got to figure this out. So I just started studying. I started studying the numbers game. You know, what the pricing is of everything, and then by the time you know it, that's pretty much all I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So I'm just, you know, the reason why this company has been growing the way it is, and I'll give out my little secret, okay? I'm brokering everything out. You get me?
Yeah.
I'm brokering everything out to where, yeah, the more people I have, the more crews I have, the more stuff I can get
Done.
completed. So I broker it out. It's like a brokerage, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I kind of see it. I kind of see that system of like the numbers and then the network and then just like going out and then the sales that you have to do and the
Sure.
marketing that you have to do.
Sure.
I feel like our jobs are not too far off, but it's really just because the system of business I feel like can be pretty applicable to like any industry that you're getting into.
yes.
It's a lot of sales, a lot of marketing, a lot of numbers, as you
Yes.
were saying.
95% of my workers, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good.
95% of my workers are Spanish speaking. So they don't know how to like communicate. They don't know how to communicate with the customers.
Yeah.
So they're just like, you know what? And remember, in life there's two people. There's one that has the brains, and it's very honest. And then there's people that don't want to deal with the paperwork, and all they want to do is just work, take a check home. Hey, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
You get me? All day. You get me? So yes, these guys, like I said, they didn't know how to do it, so they leave it to me. I'm pretty good at it.
And that's your specialty, man.
I love communicating. I love taking care of people. So that's where we go at with that, you know?
In your first year, you said you got about 604 contracts.
Yes.
Now, since you've been in this industry for such a long time, like I don't even know if you have a number, but do you know how many like contracts or how many projects you've been able to do since you've broken into the industry?
I don't even remember. I
Right?
can't even keep count.
Probably in the thousands already.
But remember, the 604, they weren't. Remember, like when I started off, it wasn't all big contract. No, it was
Yeah.
small, big, small, medium, small. So
you gotta start there.
But now it's like, now it's what I call, we land whales. You get me? We're
Yeah.
landing whales.
Yeah.
So now we're with developers, we're with investors, realtors, just like yourself, like whatever we can help out with, no job, big or small, we will do it. You get me?
Yeah.
Just-
I see that a lot even in real estate, bro, because like there's a lot of new agents that come in and they just want to be luxury agents right off the bat.
Sure.
Or they just want to do listings just off the bat. When I'm like, man, but you have a ton of buyers around you too. Like, why ignore that business?
Yeah.
Or like you have a lot of people that want to buy average everyday homes. Like, why ignore that business? Because most of us, we're just chasing a paycheck. And I'm like, you have money all around you.
Sure.
I'm like, sometimes you got to be a little bit of a bottom feeder to get up to that top.
Yeah.
Right?
That is
and
true.
it's not even like you're being a bottom feeder. Like, you're making money, you're closing, but
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna help you start building up that foundation to get to where you want to get to.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I completely agree with you, bro. And now I kind of wanted to pivot just a little bit, and we're still talking on construction, but I know you yourself have also done some renovations, you know, on your own projects and things like that. Have you ever done a flip yourself or with some
I
partners?
have not. You get me? We are actually, I don't want to say too much about it.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. You know, it's in the works now.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say a little bit about it. Not too much. So I am putting a crew together.
Explicit.
I am putting a crew together as we speak. And I just kind of looked at it like, okay, you know, I'll be very humble with it. I love helping everybody out, but it's just like, now it's time for us to make the money. You get me?
That's fair.
Me taking care of all those flips, renovations, that was pretty much just practice.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. So now that I know the game, I'm like, what's other better way than to go ahead and start doing it ourselves?
And just to take that risk.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I'm a risk. I'll gamble any day. Any day. If you're in this business, you have to be a gambler. You get me?
No,
Real estate, construction, you name it. It's a hustle. It's a hustle industry.
That's fair. You know what? Let me tap into your brain a little bit more then.
Sure.
But since you're great with the numbers, you're the numbers guy. When it came to running numbers on any project, what's your biggest secrets or your biggest tips to any investor out there? Because I always see investors end up overlisting their properties, or they end up not being able to sell it to actually make a profit because they ran their numbers wrong.
Sure.
So for you as an investor, what are some tips and tricks that you do to make sure that you're on point with your numbers and you're making sure that you're finding a good investment?
Well, some stuff I have to keep secretly.
Yeah. We can't spill all the secrets.
Sure. Edit this one, but
Tip.
no, I'm playing with you. It's called square footage.
Square footage.
Square foot.
Okay.
You can't lose. You cannot lose off of square footage. If you measure right and you have your numbers right with square footage, you'll never lose. So square footage.
Okay. I'll take that. And if you're looking for a property that you would either flip or you would want to just kind of buy, rent out, for you, like, what are some things that the property needs to look like, or what are some criteria that the property needs to have in order for you to even want to, like, find it interesting?
So I will tell you, a property is like a car.
Okay.
So we're looking at the roof. Roof is like your transmission. Your foundation is the engine.
Okay.
As long as those two are in good condition, hey, let's play ball with everything else.
Fair.
But if, most likely for me, a big no-no is foundation. If it's settling, stuff like that, because then we're just tapping into more money that we don't need to be tapping into. We can save for something else.
That's true. I second that. I feel like I have a lot of investors or even just home buyers that are like, all right, what are like your red flags? And I always say the exact same thing: roof and foundation.
Sure.
All the other things I feel like are pretty fixable,
Sure.
especially if we got a guy like Sam, right? And then, I mean, at the end of the day, those are going to be the two like biggest red flags for me. But everything is doable,
Yes.
especially if we got a guy like Sam. Awesome, bro. All right, so we talked about construction. We talked a little bit about reno and like numbers. I'm curious just more so on Sam. For you, sir, what would you say is what gets you up out of bed every day and just gets you going? Every time I see you, every time I meet you, it doesn't matter if it's in the morning, later at night, you're always full of energy and like you got passion, bro. You got passion. So like what's the fuel behind that?
It's just the drive. It's just the drive. Okay, so I'll be honest. I'm not scared of anything in this life. There's only one thing I'm scared of. It's time. Time. Time is a silent killer. You get me? It's not going to sit there and knock at your door like, hey, wake up. No. It's going to come back at you 10 years from now like, what did you do with yourself? So for me, I just try to own the day. You own the day by just waking up early. You get me? Getting motivated. Because those five...
This way.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Those 5-10 minutes that you just stay in bed, I'm like, let's go. I wake up with a purpose. I'm just like, that's what drives me every morning. Every morning is like, what can I accomplish? What can I accomplish? I see my little helper, my little guy that I just picked up, little young guy.
Your intern.
It'll be 7 o'clock at night. He's like, I'm so tired. I'm like, I'm still full of adrenaline. Let's go get some more stuff done. Let's go get it done. Out of the whole day, I just try to have it to the point where like I utilize my whole day. You get me? So I have very rarely I'll have a Netflix day, but those days don't exist to me. It's
No Love Island here.
No.
No Love Island here.
Not at all. No.
Bro, I love that shit.
No Real Housewives, nothing like that. You get me? Those are just distractions for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay. All right, man. I get you. When you think about like what you're working for, and like on the day to day, like when you're getting up, when everything that you're trying to accomplish, building your company, just building a legacy for yourself. Like for you, what is that? What does legacy mean? What is this legacy that you're trying to build for yourself and maybe your future family?
What I'm trying to build is something that can echo. Right, the day I leave this earth, something that can echo back. You get me? Something where my kids can sit there and flourish off of my moves. You get me?
Yeah.
My properties, my wealth, just being successful. You know, like me growing up, like I will say, oh man.
That was a good one, right? One was. I didn't give him that one before.
Right? Okay, so I'll never forget this day, you know, and that's pretty much what I wake up for every day. Like seeing my mom work 2 jobs. You get me?
Yeah.
Seeing my dad bust his butt at McHugh Construction downtown, you know, and I'll never forget that day. It was my mom's birthday, and grabbed her a coffee. She liked her Dunkin' Donuts, you know, brought her a breakfast.
Gotta love
you know,
Dunkin'.
gave her a card, God rest her soul. And I remember, I don't know why I said it. I kind of felt like an ass, you know. I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. But I was like, Mom, if you can change one thing, Mom, what would you have changed in your life?
Oh, I think he told me.
And my mom just started crying. And it was just like, and she's like, Mijo, if I could have changed one thing in this life, I wouldn't have worked as long. Because by the time I looked over and blinked, you guys were already grown. You guys were already doing your own life. And I'm just like, oh man. So I looked at it like time. Time for me was just like, that was the day I decided I would never work for anybody. Somehow, some way, I don't care how many times I failed, I was gonna do something. You know, and it shows. It shows with, you know, realtors, the confidence they have in us, you know, the events that I go to, thank God, you know, like it's just having just the trust in us. And that for me, it fills me up, you get me? But
Yeah.
a person like me, I always want more. I'm like, I'm just chasing the version of me that 100% of what the version, Sam at 100%, what does he look like? Mm-hmm. What car is he driving? What family does he have? What house is he living? What's his group of friends looking like? You get me?
Yeah.
So that's just me, you know? There's a lot of people that are like, hey, yeah, fantasy football. Yeah, don't call me again. You get me? I don't got time for fantasy football. I'm like, I'm trying to make it here, man. I'm like, before you know it, like, you know, years just go by, and it's just like, for me, it's just like, what can I do? Who can I love to be by like-minded people, you get me?
Yeah.
That we all have the same drive. I love that. So.
No, I fuck with that, bro. I feel like I've been thinking about that a lot more now that I'm getting older.
Sure.
I wasn't very business mindset growing up.
Okay.
I feel like I really started to tap into that maybe around like 2021, during COVID, like right around the same time. But I gotta say, you, Sam, you don't have fun? Or like what, since you don't be doing...
we have fun.
Yeah, I was about to say like...
Off camera, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. We have fun. You get me? Like, my fun is pretty much like, you just brought me where I have fun. This is me right here, water. I love water. Water is just so, it brings me such an energy.
Bro,
and
same.
like, for fun, I love jet skiing. You get me?
Okay, all right. So
you know, I
like
like being at the ranch, spending time with my horses. You know.
You got horses?
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
We're learning about Sam.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
How many horses you got?
I had 5. I have 2 now.
You have 2 now? You got like a whole rancho and everything, or?
No, I rent.
You rent it out?
That's what I'm saving my stuff up
Hey
for.
man,
you know?
you got horse money though, so. Yeah, horse money and Gucci sunglasses on right now.
Hey, no, it's hard. They don't see behind the scenes of what gets at. You know?
No, that is true.
The grind.
Would you say you work like pretty much like Monday through Sunday?
I do.
Yeah,
Monday through
24/7?
Yeah, if there was another day out of the week, I'd work that one too.
And then like during the day too, like I know your schedule looks very different probably on the day to day. You know, you're going to whichever job.
Sure.
You're checking out the different properties. You're picking up those checks, right? But on the day to day, like what time are you usually up?
I'm up usually around like 6:30 because actually right now I got like 6 job sites at the same time going on right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. You know, yesterday we loaded out 3 semis out of Evergreen. So, like, just going. And more coming in. You get me?
For this year, what would be your goal in terms of how many contracts your team is going to get?
It's never really the
Or you
number
never
of
set the
contract.
number?
I really don't, because the only thing I can say is just, okay, so my goal for this year is just to continue to tap into investors, developers, pretty much, and just land more whales. That's what we're constantly doing right now. Is just
It's less focused on the quantity, but more focused on the quality of
Sure.
contact you're finding.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because you guys have volume already. It's just more so all right, how can we be more efficient, and maybe how can we get those whales,
Yeah.
right? So that maybe
Yeah.
we don't have to be pulling in all these many contracts, but now we're making even more money.
Yes.
But again, never slowing down, always just trying to grow.
Yes.
So I like that. I had a question for you, and I feel like I'm blinking a little bit. Give me 1 second. ... These are supposed to feel natural because they are. My question for you was, in terms of you and you saying hey, I'm passionate about just being better and just growing, especially with your company this year.
Sure.
Is for you, how do you know that you're growing? What's that performance indicator for you, or what's your unit of measurement, I guess you would ask, is how do you know today was a good day? How do you know today my company grew? How do you determine that?
So, my company grows every day. You get me?
Okay.
My company grows every day when we hire more team members on. You get me? When
Okay.
when we have more contracts, when we're signing more contracts. But realistically, it's crazy to say, but right now it's like I'm growing spiritually, mentally, physically. Just being more appreciative, more humble, just trying to go, one thing that I started was go a week without complaining. About anything.
I struggle.
Yeah, go a week without complaining. You get me?
Yeah.
And it's just so I look at it that's where I'm growing at right now, is just how can I be a better brother? How can I be a better father? How can I be a better friend? You get me? So that's pretty much where I'm growing at right now. The business, remember this, the business sells itself.
Yeah.
It sells itself.
Houses sell themselves.
Yes. But it's just we have to be a better version of ourselves. You get me? Because once we're an amazing version of ourselves, people feel that.
Yeah, you give off a different type of energy.
Yes, you do. You get me? It's the way you dress. You wake up every day, you feel good, you work good. You work good, you get paid good. You paid good, you live good.
There we go.
That's it.
That's gonna be my main quote for our clip.
That comes from Deion Sanders, by the way.
I was gonna say my Sam Romo himself.
Yes. So,
Man, you should just wrote that yourself right now.
I know,
Off the
right?
dome. Off the dome. All right, man. I know we're coming up on our mile. I'm gonna try to squeeze in some at least one more question, because I think we are at 0.7. We're
right.
super close.
Cool.
All right. Mind you, this has happened to me in my first 2 as well. Guess what? We're gonna have to walk it back. But we're gonna talk some more.
Yeah.
My last question for you, as of right now, would be. Actually, it's not my last question, but my next question for you, sir, would be, what's been your proudest moment? It doesn't have to be professional, but it could also be personal if you want to throw it in there. But so far for you, Sam, what do you feel has been your proudest moment or your proudest accomplishment at this point in your life?
My proudest moment was hearing myself on radio.
Oh, that was this past week, right?
Yes.
Man.
And that's the 3rd time they've had me on the radio. But that for me is just wow. It was a bittersweet moment, because I was proud, but I'm just I wish my mom and dad were here, But I know they're here. I know they're watching me. And, my proud moments is now the family members that I do mess with, when they're I am so proud of you. You get me?
Yeah.
I have this one cousin. I swear to God, he's such a Grinch. And his name is Pat Juarez, by the way. And
What's up,
honestly,
Pat?
yeah, right? But this guy, like, that's what made me feel good. You get me? That I had my cousin, like me and him grew up. Man, we played in sandboxes together, everything. And it felt really good for him to be like, bro, I am so proud of you, bro. You have turned into a version of yourself I would have never imagined. And like things like that just make me feel real good. You know, I'm just like, thank you, you know, thank you. So proud moments like that, you know, but.
They all listen to you on the radio too?
Yes.
Dude, that's awesome.
They do. He doesn't speak Spanish, so I told him to grab ChatGPT to kind of go ahead and translate for him. So.
No, I had been invited to do that same show, and honestly, I was too much of a baby to be on it because my Spanish is not great.
Oh, mine's horrible. So.
You think yours is bad?
Yeah.
But I give you mad props for even getting on it.
Hey,
I psyched myself out of it, man.
Let's go. Roll the dice. Let's go. You know. So.
He said, "Yo puedo hacer el 203K loan."
Aquí, no. Allá, sí.
No fucking way,
Okay.
bro. So if people want to come find you, if people want to find like your business, if people want to reach out to you for work, what's the best way for people to find you and get Sam out to their property to get a job done?
Google me. No, I'm playing.
Google me.
No, just follow my page.
Drop the handle. Drop the handle. What's the handle?
773-690-8932. Let us know what you guys want.
Come today.
Yeah, watch my videos. We're growing. We're going by the day. We're not gonna stop. This is a movement.
No project too small. No project too big.
Yes.
My boy's got it all. 203K loans, cash.
Renos,
You take
what do you
anything?
want?
Renovation. What do you want? You want to fix and flip? This is the guy.
You want a Taj Mahal? We'll build it too.
A Taj Mahal. Yo, that would be sick. Build us a wedding venue, bro.
Right?
There we go.
Okay. You give me some ideas. I have to look on Pinterest.
I was just kidding. That's gonna be too expensive. But all right, man. Well, I know we're still coming up on our mile. I'm trying to think. Anything else you want to share out with people? Anything that they need to know about Sam?
Just guys, if you're there, like, you're seeing this video for a reason. You get me?
Yeah.
Remember, the biggest killer in life is doubt and fear. Once you overcome that, and the roads are open. Look at it. Open roads. Open roads. Who would have ever thought I would have been doing this? You get me?
Sure.
But like they say, if this business was easy, everybody would be doing it.
I agree.
You know, it's just, you got to believe in yourself. You just got to surround yourself around those type of people, and anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Oh, I do have another good question for you.
Sure.
So one of my questions for you is something that I've had to learn as a real estate agent is that everybody and their mom knows a real estate agent.
Sure.
And we need to figure out a way to market ourselves as better, as more efficient, better results, the best, right?
Sure.
For you, what are ways that you and your company always strive to stand out against all the competition? Because everybody knows a deal that could do some work for cheap, right?
Sure.
And everybody knows maybe a different construction company, but like, how do you and your company stick out to any consumer?
You know what? It's content, videos. It's like McDonald's. The more commercials they see, the more they see you,
The hungrier I get.
the more they remember you. You know? So that too, with my page, I'll be very honest with you. I'll be very honest with you. I see a lot of realtors, and it's just a tip, guys. You guys can take my advice or not, but you look at their page, houses. I'm like, okay, that's boring. Next, you know. But then you see some realtors that are like, dude, this is my everyday life. This is what I'm doing. I'm not just houses, you know. I drink coffee for a living. Hey, I like to go bike riding. I like to play with my kitten. You know, whatever the case may be. So that's where I see it. You know, it does. Your page doesn't always have to be content on like business. People want to see who you are.
It's true.
Remember that. People want to see who you are, what type of person you are. You're not just this robot, you know. So that's pretty much how I kind of liven up my feed, you know. Hey,
Yeah.
You know what? One day I can be doing this, the next day I can be doing that. So just let them know who I am.
Yeah, like Sam's a construction boss, but he has a family, right? He likes to do things for fun. But I totally feel that. With us in the company, we always talk about an 80-20 rule.
Sure.
80% of your page should be business, but the 20% should be personal.
Yes.
And it's because we completely agree with what you're saying. Is that everybody and their mom knows a realtor, but what they want to work with you. And what you want to do is show them why they want to work with you.
Yes.
And you are more than just a realtor. You're a person that is a part of you. But, you know, you're a normal person that goes to the gym. You're a normal person. Yeah, bro, me too. Me too. I haven't gone. Don't tell anybody. I haven't gone. it's bad. But like you just want to show them that you're a real human being and like build your brand so that you're not just like house, just sold.
Sure.
Show them who you are. Give them value.
Most definitely. And I'll be very honest with you. Like, don't think. I love helping out realtors, but there's realtors such as yourself. Like, it's not just always business. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go have some food or something. So, like I said, when I met Leo, you're very down to earth, man. You know what I'm saying? I love your energy. Whatever you need, I'm always here to help you out. And you already know. Like, you call me that. I don't care what time it is. We're there for you, dude.
Yeah, this guy will pick up my phone call cuando lo quiero, cuando lo necesito,
Yes.
todo el tiempo. And he will also answer your phone calls, especially if you're trying to get a project on.
Yes.
Bro, we got like 0.8, 0.08.
Okay.
We're so close.
And I brought the best shoes, right?
Bro, I told you I was going to be suited up. I was trying to get Sam to run. We were not down.
Yeah, no, I don't run.
But it's okay. I got Jackie behind the camera today. My other cameraman wasn't able to make it, but she's killing it, I hope. We're going to have this nice and edited up for Sam.
Thank you.
But I'm going to throw you one more.
Sure.
All right. So last question for the day. Oh, shit. Yeah, we keep going too fast for Jackie. All right. Last question for the day, Sam. Where is Sam in 5 years? Is he still
5 years?
Is he still collecting, people that are doing work? Is he growing the company? Has he got another company? What does Sam's life look like in 5 years?
Well, Sam, in 5 years, I'm building a system right now as we speak. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
The system that I'm building right now in 5 years, I should already have my ranch built. Sam in 5 years is not working as much just to have more time for the family.
Yeah.
Sam in 5 years, like I said, we'll have other businesses. We're already doing it this year, jumping into other entities. So in 5 years, sky's the limit, man. But it's just like, where's Sam at 2 years from now? You get me? Like Sam can hit those goals in 2 years, in a year. You get me? It's just how disciplined is Sam?
Yeah.
And who does he have on his side or in his crew to be like, let's build. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's all I say. I'm very firm believer on numerology.
We were talking about this.
Numerology, numbers.
What's your favorite thing to keep in mind when it comes to numbers?
Okay.
So you were sharing some.
Sure.
And I started following that guy you told me to follow.
Okay, so I'll be honest. When you start really waking up into the universe and like start seeing you tap into something,
yeah,
and you're gonna start seeing it now that I told you about it, you're gonna start seeing numbers in sequence: 11 11, 3 3 3, 2 2 2, 1 1 1, 4 4 4, 5 5 5. So that's the universe giving you signs. You get me? So I work a lot on numbers. I work a lot on numbers. Like, okay, you wanna be honest? Okay. Look at the Chinese. I swear to God, and this is very true. They're very big on the number 8. 8 is a number of wealth. Why do you think when they went ahead and opened up the Olympics, it was August 8th at 8 o'clock at night? So 8 is a number of wealth. You get me? And trust me, we can go all day about numbers and everything like that, but it's kind of a secret that I do. Crazy to say, and it sells. They'll sign your contracts. My contracts all add up to 8. The price.
I started implementing that, by the
26, like say 2,600. 2 plus 6 is 8. You get me?
Yeah.
But just make sure it adds to 8.
Okay.
So yeah. So there's other stuff.
Instantly, you got your offer accepted.
Yes.
No. All right, I like that, man. Yeah. Add up to 8. Numerology. I started looking into that. To be honest with you guys, he's got me pretty skeptical on it.
Look at your house. Look at where your address adds up to. If it adds up to what is it? 6. 6 is gonna be that's a family house. That's a house to raise kids.
Yeah.
Look at if it adds up to 8. That adds up to money. Don't get a house that adds up to 11. Why? Because that brings a lot of problems and a lot of fights with spouses.
I'm like adding up my numbers right now. I'm like,
definitely. You got to see what life path you are.
I brought it up to Jackie the other day because you were like, look up your sign and like look up your
Sure.
partners, and so I looked it up. And then said we were like maybe compatible, and I told her, I was like, man, we're gonna have to call off this wedding or something, man, because maybe compatible. I don't know how I feel about it.
Because like right now, what you're saying, the Chinese astrology, you got to see your enemy signs. Your enemy signs. You get me?
What was your sign again?
I'm an ox.
You're an ox.
You
Okay.
know.
Your boy's a tiger.
So remember, why do you think we're prospering so much this year? Because this is the year of the snake. You get me? This is the year of the snake. So the snakes, oxes, I don't know who else. We're all prosperous. This year is not the year of the pig, so do not do no business. It's not going good. So
No pigs here.
but trust me, that's on another content. We can talk about that. But yeah, that's the way I play it.
A whole podcast on numerology. That's coming
Right.
up next, guys.
Yes.
All right, team. We've officially hit our mile. Just
Thank
a
you,
touch
guys.
over because we had to talk about numerology. All right, thank you guys for coming to our third episode of The Business Mile. It's a podcast where we interview entrepreneurs, professionals, and honestly really cool people. And I'm really happy that we were able to have Sam Roma on today. So thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
And thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now we got to walk a mile back.
Right? Oh my God.